Shocking body camera video released today shows the deadly police shooting of Sonya Massey. The mother of two called 911 just before 1 a.m. because of a possible prowler, only to be shot by a deputy inside her own Illinois home. The now former deputy faces 3 counts of first-degree murder.
R.I.P. to Sonya Massey. The more I think about it, I don't have time to fight with no black man about no white man. Because black people are dying at the highest rate of anybody else. We are being murdered at higher rates. A black woman was shot in her head for picking up a pot in her kitchen. A white man looked that woman in her face and said, "I will shoot you in your motherfucking face," because she was scared. Because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Because she felt the devil's presence in her home. Just understand that. That lady felt the devil's presence in her home and said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And that man shot that woman in her head and killed her. I don't got time to argue with you, black man, about no 70-year-old white man. Vote for who you want to vote for. But make sure that you vote for somebody that values your life. I hope you vote for somebody that ain't gonna tell you that the police got immunity when they kill you or your family member in their house. I hope you vote for somebody that sees that your life has some level of value. That's what I hope, King. I love you. Don't be mad at me because I want to see black people thrive. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm not your enemy. Your enemy is the people that's trying to take you out. Your enemy is the people that want to dismiss and discredit and devalue your life. Your enemy is the people that see your death as a marketing tool. Black murder is a marketing tool. I don't have time to fight with you online. Don't come to my page arguing with me about who I decide to support. Support who you want to support. But I'm telling you this. It ain't no stimulus checks worth my life. It ain't no tax cuts, no tax breaks. It ain't no money worth my life. And if it's worth yours, then so be it. But I'm not here to fight with you, King, because I'm not your enemy. I love you, just like I love Sonya Massey. I sat in my house and cried because I watched a black woman die in her home for being scared. And we arguing over a fucking 70-year-old white man online. I'm not fighting with you about who you voting for, King. You don't never gotta vote. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Let's love each other. Because we ain't guaranteed tomorrow. They taking us out. They killing our babies, they killing our mothers, they killing our sisters, and they killing us. So I'm not here to debate or fight with you about no white man. I'm here to make sure that we live and that we thrive.
Hi, you guys. So, sorry. Oof. I know that this is a very unglamorous video, but I just saw the video of Sonya, and my heart goes out to her family. I am literally shaking right now because to see how someone's life can be taken in such a way is so terrible and so disgusting. When is this going to stop? I'm sorry. I saw many people talk about influencers and how people need to say something. And here I am. You all know how passionate I am about my community and my people. And to have a young black boy who is tall who is black. And I guess what I'm saying is, I worry. I worry. And now I'm going to have another conversation with him about being careful. When is this going to stop? When is enough enough?
Really thought he was going to get away with it, and he didn't even care. And not only did, I swear to God, when trial starts, I don't want to hear an apology from him. I don't want to hear like, ever since I killed Sonya, I have had nightmares. I haven't been able to sleep at night. I don't want to hear none of that shit when that trial comes, because we heard what you called her. You called her a bitch. You left her there to die, and you set it yourself up. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's just bleeding on her head. Like, just let her, like, nothing. Oh my God, look, I got water on my feet. I got water. Look. Oh my God, the water touched my feet. When trial starts, I don't want to hear none of that shit that a motherfucker couldn't sleep, that he's very sorry to the family. You wasn't fucking sorry. If you wasn't sorry right there and then when you killed her and you seen blood coming out of her face, you're not sorry years later, or you're not sorry when trial starts. You wasn't sorry right there. You're not gonna be sorry in a year or a couple from now. I don't want to see their little fake crocodile tears and their thin ass lips. I don't want to see none of that. Or because when they be on trial, their face be turning mad red and shit. And then I want to apologize. No apologies.
Somebody go tell the Democrats that. Somebody go tell the Democrats that. Now let me talk about my sister Sonya Massey, rest in paradise. Let me talk about my sister Sonya Massey, rest in paradise, who lost her life in Springfield, Illinois. Let me talk about my sister Sonya Massey, who lost her life in Springfield, Illinois, shot 3 times in the face. Shot 3 times in the face by white supremacy. Shot 3 times in the face by white supremacy for doing nothing at all but holding a pot of hot water. She took that water to the ground when the police officer asked her to get rid of it. She said, "I'm sorry." She said, "I'm sorry. I apologize." And she dropped down with the hot bucket of water. She couldn't drop the water. She would have burned herself. She couldn't drop the water. She burned herself. She couldn't drop the water, so she stooped down with the water so as to show that she posed no security threat at all to those officers, and they took her life anyway. They took her life anyway in Springfield, Illinois. Let me say this, Black America. Let me say this to my Springfield, Illinois Africans. Let me say this to my Chicago, Illinois Africans. Let me say this to the entire 50 million American African population. Don't be hijacked by the fact that the officer was fired because he was charged, because he was relieved of duty. Springfield, Illinois, listen to your brother one time. Springfield, Illinois, listen to your brother one time. Springfield, Illinois, please listen to me. The reason that officer was arrested, the reason he was charged, the reason he was discharged of his duty is because the Democratic Party cannot afford to lose the state of Illinois to the Republicans. Do y'all hear me in the back? Do y'all hear me in the back? Do y'all hear me in the front? Do y'all hear me on the side? Do y'all hear me on the right? Do y'all hear me on the left? He was only arrested and charged because the governor of Illinois is a Democrat. I'm going to say it again. He was only arrested and charged because the governor of Illinois is a Democrat. They can't afford for black people to turn their backs on the Democrats in Illinois. They already got the Brandon Johnson migrant conspiracy. They already got the Brandon Johnson migrant conspiracy popping off in Illinois. They can't afford for Springfield, Illinois to turn up like Chicago is turning up. They can't afford for Springfield, Illinois to turn up like Chicago is turning up. So don't you sit down and get comfortable because he was arrested and charged. Don't you get comfortable because that man is going to trial. All they're doing this for. That cop was arrested because they don't want to lose your votes. And what they're going to do is drag out his trial. They're going to drag out his trial until after Kamala Harris is elected. And after Kamala Harris is elected, they will find some way to give him his job back and drop all the charges. You know I know what I'm talking about.
Y'all know the MREC room etiquette? Peace, you now tuned in to MREC TV.
What if someone wasn't on protocol? There are consequences.
We the Knockout Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curl, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin, Stroncho, you know what I'm saying? We coming by.
No, I know me, old you fuck with lambskin condoms.
I don't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The f wrong with you? Aldi's, you should eat this. We don't know what the f that meat is. No!
Real. I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, it ain't no point of both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.
Personal question. Is this microphone really necessary at this
Come on, we knock y'all out. We knock y'all with punchline, punchline, punchline. You know how we turn. Give me a second.